people tend to get dizzy when they go to Bourbon Street. Well, on Saturday, they can walk over to the Superdome and get dizzy watching the scoreboard as the numbers fly when the Saints play the Cardinals in what could be an incredibly high-scoring game. Last week, Arizona won in overtime 51-45 against Green Bay, the highest-scoring playoff game ever. There's no reason to believe that there won't be a lot of points going in this game. The Saints come off of 3 straight losses at the end of the season, but they didn't play those games going full out. Their defense has struggled somewhat. Arizona's defense was awful against Green Bay, so you have to think that this game will be in the 30s or 40s. Plus, you've got Drew Brees, who is one of the great regular season quarterbacks ever in the NFL, and Kurt Warner, who's one of the great playoff quarterbacks ever, going at each other with great receiving cores. This is a game that everyone's going to want to watch. It's a little bit of a shame that it's not the night game, but it still will get a terrific audience. So now the Ravens go into Indianapolis, another place that's very difficult to play. However, Peyton Manning has lost some games at home in the playoffs. He's going to be put up against a pretty strong defense, not as great as some of the defenses that the Ravens have had in the past, but yet the kind of defense that can turn a game. On the other hand, the Colts lost their last 2 games of the season when they didn't play their regulars for much of those games. They, however, are not on the kind of slide that you saw the Saints in, because the Colts actually played pretty well when the starters were in there, and the Saints didn't necessarily do that. I think what we might see here is the Colts, because they're on a mission, having kind of given up the chance at going for a 16-0 season, I think they're going to come out and put some points on the board against a real good defense. I think the Colts will prevail in this game, and I think that Manning will be the difference in this game.